While working on the Kamen Rider Skull model kit, I found out that you can actually change which version of the hat he wears.
Ooh.
You can either have him with the regular hat, or you can have the version of the hat that is missing like a small piece, like on the brim, when he managed to dodge an attack from the Taboo Dopont.
Nice.
Which is like going forward, that is that's his appearance and pretty much like everything going forward.
Visual continuity. Nice. Which means you can build your version of the rider for before or after that specific battle.
Yep. Also, that specific battle is where he died.
Ouch.
So, spoilers for a show that's over 10 years old at this point. Commoner Skull, the Soichi Narumi, the mentor for Shotaro Hidori, the left half of Commoner Double, died the night they rescued Philip.
Okay.
Now, in the crossover movie with Decade, Double's portion of the movie was essentially there's a new dopant called the Death Dopant. Dopants are what they call the monsters in this show. And it is bringing the dead back to life, supposedly. And when they confront the Death Dopant, lo and behold, a certain Mr. Narumi appears, transforms into Skull, and has the piece missing from the brim.
Neat.
However, it's later revealed that it's not the Death Dopant at all. It's the dummy Dopant, which has the ability to copy the appearances and powers of other people. However, in the summer movie, Kamen Rider Double A to Z, the Gaia Memories of, I think it was either Destiny or Fate. I can't remember. There's a point in the movie where Shotaro is pretty much up shit creek. His partner Philip has been captured. He cannot transform into Kamen Rider Double. He has no way of fighting off the villains. And as he's lamenting in his office, he looks up, and Skull is right there!
That gotta be startling.
With the piece missing! And before anyone can think, oh shit, is it the dummy Dopant? No. That is actually Narumi's ghost. Because he takes off his driver called the Lost Driver, and puts it on the table in the office, and as his transformation is like wearing off, he walks away and just vanishes, but the driver is still there.
use this to rescue your buddy.
Pretty much, like anytime after anytime after the crossover movie, if Skull ever appears not in a flashback, he always has that piece of the brim missing.
He's always got the damaged hat.
Yep. Because that's what he had on him when he died. But whenever we see him in flashbacks, he has the full brim. Also, Murray Chrysler, AJ.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get some water.
All right, links are posted. Hello, welcome back to the stream. Vegas Bear as always with Mekumon, who did just run off, but he'll be back. Merry Christmas, or I guess it would be Boxing Day now. If you don't live in the U.S. But, yeah, no, Christmas! Christmas is great this year. I mean, it for the most part, it's great every year. I did have a problem with my stomach and threw up. So had to be on fucking Christmas. It had to be on Christmas. I feel like that happened last year, too. But anyway, I'm going to show off a few of the things I got this year. I got Sonic and Shadow Generations. This is a remake/remaster of... Oh, it is just a remaster of Sonic Generations with a new campaign where you play as Shadow. I got Deadpool and Wolverine. Hell yeah. I also got Elden Ring. I finally got Elden Ring. Just took me forever. Also got a bunch of clothes. Oh, well, yeah. My brother gave me this metal coin. It's a controller. It says one more game, but if you flip it, it has a bed and clouds and stars, and it says time for bed. So it's either one more game or time for bed. My brother also got me the platinum chip from Fallout New Vegas. It says Lucky 38, and on the back it says 200. And just below that, it says On the House. I also got 3 model kits. One was from Bunny. The Gundam Aerial. My parents got me the Gundam 1.5 Reborn, which I believe I already have, but I can customize that, so it's fine. Maybe the Aerial and the 1.5. Because I also got a Kamen Rider model kit that I've already started putting together. Kamen Rider Skull. In fact, let me just...
I'm back. Sorry for that.
Welcome back. I was just telling AJ what I got for Christmas. I was telling him about the Gundam models. Bunny gave me a Gundam Aerial.
Models, plural.
Yeah, Bunny gave me a Gundam Aerial.
Which scale?
1/144th.
Original or rebuild?
Original, I believe.
Oh, sweet. You're going to love it.
Yep.
That's another one I got.
And like I said earlier, I got a model kit for Kamen Rider Skull, which if I could perhaps, get a good picture of him. There we go. Kamen Rider Skull. In all his bony glory.
I do like the rib pattern on his chest.
Yeah, I do really like that. Also, is there an image of him with the hat off? Yes.
Do we know where his powers came from?
Just like all... looks like a mesh between Michael Jackson and Venom. Just like all writers in Kamen Rider Double, his powers come from the Gaia memories, these USB stick devices, that each one represents a different, word, item, object, concept, all sorts of things. Skulls is pretty obvious. But as for where he got it from a mysterious benefactor known only as Shroud.
Oh, I've got an idea. Should we ever revitalize that Kamen Rider campaign and he ends up showing up? Well, there's a way you can connect this guy to Sentai in a way that feels only slightly forced.
Oh?
So you say he got it from a mysterious benefactor, yeah?
Yep.
What if that benefactor was just a shell company or puppet organization for, say, a Black Ghost?
Ooh. Ooh, hold on.
Which in turn indirectly connects you to Skullman and by extension, Go Ranger.
Okay, so this woman here was the benefactor, Shroud. But given her past and her backstory, I could see her doing that. Teaming up with Black Ghost in order to fight against the organization that uses the Dopants. Museum.
After all, the last thing Black Ghost needs is competition in the whole perpetual arms race deal.
Mm-hmm.
Or who knows? Maybe that's exactly what they want.
Alright, so.
After all, escalating weapons, you kind of need someone to compete against.
That's true. So, today is Thursday, so we are here with Scanner Sombre.
Back to the caves!
There was no Christmas stream yesterday.
Cultists.
Yeah. There was no Christmas stream yesterday because Tara wasn't...
I was a sleepy cat.
Yeah, Tara wasn't feeling up to it. I didn't want to do it by myself, and Mekumon passed out.
Now, to clarify, when I say I passed out, I mean I just fell asleep, and stayed there for a while. When I say passed out, I mean deep sleep, not actual fainting, passing out.
Oh! Motherfucker, you had me scared.
Yeah, I realized that, which is why I felt the need to clarify when I did. And rest assured, I'm fine. I've just been having the return of the sleep difficulty lately, so...
So, last time on Scanner Sombre, we got lost. I got lost.
And today we're gonna get even more lost.
Well, at the end we found the barracks where the cult stayed.
Wasn't there a crypt or a coffin or something with a body in there?
Yes, that was earlier. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
So,
This is the monastery, not the... Okay, I thought this was the... You know what? It doesn't matter.
there was another thing I thought of in regards to a potential character concept I was keeping saved for whatever you decide to warm up the Super Sentai or return to the Kamen Rider campaign thing. So, on the note of Black Ghost, and how I effectively created another 00 cyborg to become a ranger, I did think of ways to balance the character so he's not, broken in the early game. Funny enough, we accomplished this by breaking him. In the process of winding up where he would eventually get his new set of powers, he gets damaged. But because he's in a place or universe, whatever have you, where there is nobody who understands how his internal components work, but being the specific late teens model 00 cyborg he is, he does have the auto repair feature, which that has kicked in. There's nobody who could repair his equipment manually, so he's got to just gradually heal it away. And so, with each level up, he unlocks another one of his old powers that he has to put on the back burner while he's, healing.
Okay.
And we'll have a list of the specific 00 cyborg powers to unlock with each level up. When when the time comes and my character levels up, you and I can sit down and talk about which power to unlock next.
Got it.
The default level 1 power will still have the acceleration mode because of force. I figure it has to be the acceleration mode because, one, there are varying degrees of super speed, so we can still say this is only partially functional. And two, well, it was a three-way tie between this, the fire breath we had in 006, and the shapeshifting in 007. So, yeah. After that three-way tie, there's the possibility of the lightning powers in, introduced in, what was it, 0010, 0011?
Yes.
The guys that had the plus and minus thing.
Yeah, it was 10. 10 plus, 10 minus.
Yeah, they were twins.
Yep. Twins that could never touch each other because they were opposite polarities.
Never being able to give your brother a hug again is not a reality I want to entertain. Yeah. So,
oh, like the further you go in with the zero cyborgs, the worse it fucking gets, man.
Did I bring up the
mansion? Oh god, the mansion.
Yeah.
Or the spider bot thing. Also 013.
Yeah, 0013 was
that poor boy. Fun fact.
And then there's the Greek mythology cyborgs.
Oh yeah. Black Ghost is having a field day.
They're technically not 00 cyborgs, but they were developed based on them.
Yep. Fun fact. 013 is considered a member of the team. In some media, they will have, I think it was in the anime like the 2000.
Oh yeah, I remember that. In the ending sequence, when it would play on Tsunami, there's a brief little bit of concept art of 0013 wearing the uniform that the rest of the team does.
Yes, because if I remember correctly, in that episode, like even the professor even mentioned possibly having him join the team. Unfortunately, that didn't end up working out, as he, died.
Yeah. Alternate realities out there are definitely, gotta take a look at some of those. But, you want to know something really, really dark about how the 00 cyborgs in general?
They die in pretty much every version of the story.
Well, there's that, but there's also, they're effectively age-locked.
Oh, that sucks for 001.
001 is close to his, anywhere from his 30s to his 50s by the time we meet him, or rather by the time Joe meets him.
Oh, that fucking sucks!
Yeah.
He is, oh my god, it's like Pinocchio from fucking, Fables. He is permanently, because in that comic series, it's revealed that the Blue Fairy, when she made him a real boy, she permanently made him a real boy. He doesn't age.
Yeah, and neither do the 00 cyborgs. Some get off luckier than others in that regard.
Everyone past 001 gets off pretty lucky.
At the very least, I can safely say Ivan, that's 0010's real name, Ivan, he's at least taking the situation with some degree of good humor. There's one specific exchange I remember from the English dub when it aired on Toonami. When the cyborgs and Dr. Gilmore come to the realization that they are basically a family now, 001 cracks this little joke. As long as I don't inherit your nose. Yeah. Hey, as long as they can find any humor in their situation.
Yeah.
There's one episode where Joe's acceleration power just goes straight up haywire. And it's like being stuck in a world frozen in time. And you see him gradually start to lose it over the course of the episode. Until the acceleration finally returns under control.
So that actually happens in one of the CG movies. The CG series that was on Netflix. And it's treated less like...
It also happened in the manga.
Yeah, it's treated less like his power going haywire and more like an evolution of the acceleration power, because he goes faster than he has ever gone before, to the point where he can't go back. I think he passes through an event horizon.
In the case of the... I'm just gonna call it the Toonami anime, because that's where you and I would have seen it.
Yep.
But, in the Toonami anime, they handle this relatively early on in the show. We haven't really crossed over into the mythology cyborgs yet. I think we're still only just getting through the low teens cyborgs. But,
the original Black Ghost arc.
Yeah. The cyborgs are in hiding at the moment with a friend of Dr. Gilmore's. And, they established that Joe had to undergo some minor maintenance because his accelerator was acting up. As he goes to meet the doctor, he's frozen in time. At first, Joe thinks he's just kind of ignoring him. He's unresponsive. Until he realizes Gilmore's not blinking. And any sounds he's hearing are kind of distorted.
Oh, that's so fucked.
The episode, as I said, it goes into the horror of being stuck in super speed mode. Where everything has slowed to the point where you can't interact with anything. Nobody can see you, nobody can hear you. Depending on what you touch, the object will go up in flames.
Well, yeah, because you're going so fast.
That with a newspaper by accident.
You're going so fast, you're essentially transferring the kinetic energy, and that would set a newspaper on fire.
Joe basically spends the entire episode wandering around, wondering what the hell he's gonna do, and slowly going more and more nuts because he's stressing out to the point where, logic is just flying out the window. He can't think straight anymore. He
So,
only starts to calm down when he returns to the house and he sees it not the way he left it. People have moved slightly.
okay. So, we have found a new hazard. Water.
Oh boy.
As you can see, the scanner only works on it briefly.
Ooh.
Luckily, it also reflects, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, there's gotta be something to balance it out. But, yeah, if memory serves, eventually the accelerator calms down enough to just kind of shut off on its own. And Joe is just so happy to not be in accelerator mode. He's like kind of half hysterically laughing. He's just happy that he's not effectively frozen in time anymore. The episode ends with the checkup on his accelerator going as planned. So whatever issue this was, it is fixed by the next episode.
Okay. Imagine if it was just like he chipped his tooth or something.
Yeah. That would suck. God, imagine accidentally turning the accelerator on when you're brushing your teeth.
Or eating food. Not that they really need to eat, but you know what I mean.
For those who don't know, Cyborg 009, manga, and most of the anime series, 009's accelerator mode is activated by flipping a switch that is hidden in one of his molars. So imagine the difficulties of eating or brushing your teeth with that switch potentially getting pushed because you happen to press on that tooth a little too hard. Also, yes, the cyborgs actually do indeed need to eat.
Okay. Alright, so we need to get over to that rock. And there's no solid path. So here we go.
Well,
Come on, get up there. What are you doing? Alright, hold on.
started getting glitchy when you started moving in the water. That got me panicking slightly.
Yep. That's why water is a hazard.
I can only imagine trying to navigate this place without the little scanner thingy.
Oh, it'd be fucking impossible.
You'd need, like, lamps and torches everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just do what I do. Take a lightstone from Bionicle, strap it to whatever hard hat or whatever you're wearing, and just walk around with that. You basically got a lantern attached to your head.
Reminds
with,
me of,
like, all the intensity of modern light bulbs.
reminds me of Barry from Alan Wake, where when he gets the headlamp, he's like, "It's my own personal eye of Sauron."
So, on the note of LEGO themes, I have a neat little bit of trivia for the series that followed Bionicle G1.
Hero Factory?
Hero Factory.
I knew it.
So, there's a bit of higher-ups meddling going on with Hero Factory in multiple aspects. The suits over at LEGO wanted a bog-standard heroes versus villains kind of Saturday morning cartoon vibe. Think classic Super Friends kind of Batman and Superman stuff.
Yep.
The writers wanted to do something a little more nuanced. Like writing in allegories for substance abuse.
Damn. Okay.
Or the original twist planned for this series, this theme. So you know the Hero Factory itself.
Mm-hmm.
There's always going to be waste product generated from building a new hero.
Wait, I think you told me about this.
I did, but for those who either weren't here or don't remember, here's a refresher.
Yeah, I was gonna say, finish the story, because this shit's good.
So, the idea here was that the Hero Factory builds a made-to-order hero for any given planet or scenario that needs, you know, a good, old-fashioned, superheroic butt-kicking. Oh, you need a hero to go to this planet that's mostly water, and there's all these pirates going on. Well, now you've got a pirate-themed superhero. There's a cowboy-themed planet. Okay, well, now you've got a hero themed after Lincoln Sheriff. Dinosaur hero for a dinosaur planet, and so on.
The Witch
But
Trials came
in order to
later.
build these heroes, there is inevitably waste product that is generated, especially when it comes to charging the cores.
They used to drag witches down here
With
and purge them
lots
in
of
huge
energy.
numbers. Evil throughout the ages. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. It's just those subtitles are quick. There's no doubt they believed in the myths It was no accident they chose this cave.
Yeah, no worries. I'll wait until the subtitles are over and through.
Want to imprison
The game takes precedence after all.
Okay, the game's saving. I think we're good.
So, where exactly does this waste product go when the factory just chooses not to use it? Well, that's where the factory below comes in. Colloquially known as the villain factory, they take the leftovers from every hero's construction and build a made-to-order villain specifically for that hero. The Hero Factory intentionally does this, as this is not a separate factory. These are the sub-levels of the factory. They create the problem for which they supply the solution.
Like any good weapons dealer.
And that would have been a major theme that the new hero pose from this most recent batch would have discovered had LEGO not interfered. Instead, the villain factory idea got retooled and was going to be used in a different way later on, with a bunch of villains stealing the plans for the factory from its main computer and hoping to build one. But like, I would prefer this so much more. Because not only does it add a lot of moral gray to what Hero Factory is doing, because for all we know, that's not how this originally started. They didn't start building supervillains. These heroes were meant to be like first responders in a sense. And then things just got out of whack, out of hand, and they started making villains specifically to get people to order more heroes. And what happens to a hero that's no longer useful? What happens when they've outlived their purpose? Do they get recycled into something else? Questions that we'll never get to ask or have answered because Hero Factory's been discontinued for, God, a decade now. Like, give or take another couple of months, and we'll be hitting the 10-year anniversary of Bionicle Generation 2.
Lego, if you're listening, and I know you're not, Hero Factory Gen 2.
This time, let the storytellers from the original version do what they want. Like, honestly, they're not gonna bother. Construction has been limited to a very, very minor presence for the longest time. It's not gone, but it's severely limited. I dare say the only construction theme still around, and that entirely depends on how you really define it. The only themes that fit this description are Monkey Kid and Ninjago. I don't even know if either of them are still kicking.
I think Ninjago is, because I saw some kits for it recently.
Ninjago is basically living what Bionicle was almost about to do back in Gen 1. It evergreen.
Evergreen?
Becoming timeless, basically.
Ah.
able to continually reinvent itself in the same way, say, Transformers does.
Did wonder if it was true, of course. No way, they were just glitches. That much death occurring in such a confined space. What horrors must they have seen in their final moments? Okay, is that all? Is that all you're gonna say? Okay? Okay.
And it's like, there are hints of this attempted nuance scattered all over the story that we got. The first year of Hero Factory, its major villain, Von Nebula. Here's the twist with him. He's a Hero Factory product. He was one of the heroes who was too cowardly to do his job correctly, so he ran off, gradually rebuilding himself, losing his mind, and becoming a villain. But no matter how many times he rebuilt himself, he could never lose the cowardice that hindered him. They did still get that substance abuse allegory in there, albeit much simpler than they probably would have liked. Like, this series had potential. Returning to that Villain Factory idea, that was freaking awesome!
Yeah!
Like, that's the kind of stuff we need more of. Like, show the moral grays here. Show that the supposed hero organization can be shady as fuck. Honestly, I even had my own concept for a hero, which I never got around to building. Because that was one of the draws to this line, especially once we actually hit the CCBS building system, the character and creature building system. The same kind of building system that we'd eventually use for Bionicle G2. Like, I can't remember the actual name, but I will call him Nexus.
Okay.
The idea was that he was a Generation 3 hero, more advanced than any product that came out before, with the ability to camouflage and adapt to any planet he is sent to. He is named Nexus because he was also given the ability to jump between dimensions. He was less a superhero and more of an explorer, meant for research and development.
Interesting.
With the darker reason to his purpose being to research other dimensions and help the factory branch out into them. When he returns to his home dimension, he finds the Hero Factory is a lot less bright a place than he recalled. And upon learning what the data he was gathering was meant for, as opposed to the mission he believed he was on, he goes rogue.
Very interesting.
To further describe that ability to disguise himself and blend into wherever he is, hiding. Let's see, what's an appropriate comparison I can make here?
It could be alien?
Well, there's that, but and I was thinking more along the lines of the Mimic.
The what?
The Mimic.
Oh boy.
From FNAF.
Oh boy.
How quick up and hide in any costume. It could compress, it could expand, it could fit into any suit it needed to. In much the same way, the Nexus hero can alter size, shape, color scheme. He is not just a chameleon, he is a full-on mimic. And of course, the one thing that makes him the most dangerous, which is why they chose not to make him a combat-oriented hero, but instead one for exploration, and thus he is not armed, outside of like basic self-defense stuff in case of hostile wildlife, is so you know those quasi-cores that the heroes are, powered by?
Yeah.
They're like batteries, and need to be periodically recharged between missions.
Okay.
Nexus doesn't have a quasi-core, he has a quasi-reactor.
Ooh.
If you were to send him as a backup hero with other heroes, he could recharge them on the mission. Assuming you can find a way to connect him. Like I said, he was meant to be the most cutting-edge thing the factory ever produced. Unfortunately, they made him a little too advanced. So advanced that he developed a sense of right and wrong. Go figure, the Hero Factory produced a hero. Or at the very least, a bot with a conscience.
Go figure, they did their job.
A little too well. There's a reason the factory tends to only supply its heroes with need-to-know information. Like, the very, very specific, relevant info for the mission. Nothing else. Because once the heroes start to learn enough about right and wrong and start examining the actions of the factory, well, I guess the recycler needs to be fed every now and again. I love how I just turned the factory into something straight up evil, when that's not really the intended purpose. Like, see, this is why we needed people who know what they're doing to write this stuff and let them actually do their thing. It's a concept that really needs to be done right.
So I got an upgrade, and it just says that the resolution has been increased. I don't know. I don't really know what that means. Does it just mean it? I think it just. Okay, yeah, it just beams faster.
I mean, it's useful.
I mean, yeah, I'm just wasn't sure what it did initially.
Like, honestly, I could just picture one or more heroes finally managed to pin Nexus down, and he's trying desperately to explain why he left. when he finally manages to get out before they can put him away, is the factory doesn't want the data to help people.
They never wanted it to help people.
The data I was supposed to bring back, they have no intention of sharing it. At least not until they've set up a foothold in each world. I've seen so many places, so many cultures, so many worlds. It would be a shame to put them through what this one's going through. As for why there are heroes being sent after him in the first place, here's what they were told.
Hi, Taro.
The Gentry hero has gone rogue, and if he's not captured and brought back safely, his reactor could potentially overload and explode.
Yes.
I don't know.
We are exploring a cave, good sir, as Mekumon is regaling us of tales from the Hero Factory. Or rather, his own tales of the Hero Factory.
What could have been? Which leads to my own little fanfic universe here. Like, bottom line, it's an interesting universe to explore, and I want to explore, damn it! Like, they could have had something amazing here. They had the crew from Gen 1 Bionicle working to make this, so they had the talent. Just that LEGO kept interfering, and what I was, outlining could never happen. I think the most amusing thing about Hero Factory itself was its website. One of the features it had. They had an in-universe radio station that would occasionally play on the website. You'd hear Hero Factory FM broadcast the occasional calls of clients asking for heroes in very specific places for very specific problems. Or people thanking the factory for sending the hero to solve their respective problems. Which, again, really would have played into, the twist of what the factory was actually doing if they're deliberately doing this, setting up their own radio station to broadcast the calls and the results for their own press. Like, why else would the factory be handling its own press like this?
I am controlling the boat.
Woo!
All these dots are making me think of Skittles.
Damn it, now I want a bag.
I have a candy cane of Skittles right now. Ooh. Pretty.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, Taro says.
This is very nice. I like this.
This place is gorgeous.
Too bad it's haunted as shit.
Yeah. Holy shnikes, I just realized, for all the kind of scenarios that the factory could have built heroes for, there's probably a team of ghost-busting heroes out there somewhere. Like, I can legit see a squad of heroes designed specifically to combat the paranormal.
You know what this makes me think of? I think you're about to fall into an abyss. Okay, listen, you.
If you're gonna be a gremlin, do so in the voice chat, why don't you?
Oh yeah, it turns out Mekumon fucking passed out yesterday. Man, this is fucking pretty. The music playing in the back is also a nice touch.
You'll notice that I've refrained from using any of the sound bites up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though I can't really hear much of the game's audio itself, I still respect it enough to, you know, not make jokes if I don't have anything to work with. Like, this game is pretty, and I don't want to take away from that.
Mm-hmm.
It's also pretty unnerving with the cultists and the hauntings and shit, so...
Also, earlier when you were talking about Hero Factory, I went into the water and I saw something stand up.
You know what, Bet? Oh boy.
What? Oh! Holy shit!
There he is!
Hello.
Hello,
Man,
Taro!
it's been forever. How you been?
Good. Also, Mekumon, I want you to read the second last message in the chat again. Read it carefully.
The last?
Second last one. Fall.
That's the third to last.
Oh, third last. Oops. I forgot I did a little...
I mean, you're right here. You read it.
I want you to realize something. The way I typed one of the words. It'll ruin the whole thing if I read it.
You know what this makes me think? I think you're about to fall into an abyss.
Read that last word.
Abyss.
Bear, you already know what I'm trying to refer to.
Why do I get the feeling this is Kamen Rider related?
Well, you could say that, but then again, it could not. It might not be. It could be something else.
I mean, there is a manga. Also, what was that?
I hear a
Spider
transformation
phone.
device.
Spider phone from Geats.
Ah.
Should I just spell it out for you two? Since Bear, I think you've forgotten.
I'm drawing a blank.
It's either Made in Abyss or it's Kamen Rider Abyss.
It's neither.
Damn it.
I'll give you another hint, Bear. ZZ.
Double Zeta?
5, 4, 3.
Oh!
There you go.
Damn. Okay, we have a new scanner. Yeah, he got the Abyss Gundam.
Oh shit!
So many
Nice.
have died down here.
Yeah.
She came for work. They were just.
I've started building ZZ though, since transforming Gundam makes my brain happy.
So we now have a material scanner, which differentiates between rock and not rock.
You've got a new Gundam, I got Grunt Suit.
I got 4 new Gundams actually. But I'll explain more after the stream, because it is not Gundam. It is. It's basically the scanner world
Dude,
from
if I
VR
was able
chat.
to go on like a multi-minute tirade about how Eurofactory's wasted potential and what my own OC in that universe would be doing, you can talk Gundam for a few minutes. It's fine.
You can go off topic, just don't talk about it for 2 hours.
Yeah, don't be me.
Okay then. Ooh. Here's one. Bear, guess what I got on VR chat today?
A new avatar.
Yes, and you're gonna like this one.
Oh?
It's from a certain person's, well, manga. A certain YouTuber's manga, to be exact.
Damn, they're already making avatars out of Corey Kenshin's book?
There's already 2.
Fuck. Is
That's
the book even
what
out yet?
It is.
Okay.
You can get the digital and physical copy for like $14, I think.
Right. I want to, but at the same time, I'm like, do I though?
And when I say by physical and digital, I mean like both of them for $14, like together.
Oh, more ghosts. People falling to their deaths.
Bruh. Nah, just imagine some anime studio finally, not finally, just imagine some anime studio sees the manga and immediately goes, "Sir, we want to animate that."
Well, I mean, that's like
I'll
that's
take
his,
your entire stock.
that's his goal, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but it just like happens right off the bat.
So, I may have mentioned this to both of you before the stream at different points, but imagine, if you will,
Oh no.
an alternate timeline where, after the events of Countdown to Destruction, the newly purified Lord Zed, with all of the magic power he still possesses, creates and becomes the mentor to a new Power Rangers team. Effectively becoming a new Zordon, minus the floating head to tube thing.
Zedon. Zedon.
That's dangerously close to Zeton. Zeton.
And I'm just thinking, yeah, I just watch how most of his mentor advice is helping his rangers to understand how evil minds think,
I remember.
which does in turn help them unravel plans.
I remember when he told me that. I just went. Yes, they will turn your kaleidoscope into a monster. No, I don't want to talk about it.
What's another one?
Didn't he turn a person into a monster?
I think that was more Rita.
No, because I remember like Zed's thing was to turn like objects into monsters.
There were two purse monsters, one in Zeal, one in MMPR proper, a lipstick monster, a statue monster, and so on and so forth.
What else was there? No, I just... Now, here's a good question that just popped into my mind. Now, I get it, they were married, but this is when they were both evil. Would they still be married now that they're both, like, good?
Love knows no evil nor good.
I mean,
Yeah,
let's
I
put it
know.
to you this way. Lord Zed originally fell in love with Rita due to a love potion. That love persisted even when the potion wore off.
Okay, I get that, but at the same time they fell for each other for all the wrong reasons. Would that original spark still be there, or no?
I would think yes.
I'd say it's possible, but it's also possible that something else would have driven them apart. It really depends on how you want to look at them. For the sake of keeping things consistent with how the universe is set up, I'm going to say they're still together.
Fair enough.
Just that when Rita became a mystic mother, the mother of all good magic, Zed likely became some member of her court.
I keep forgetting this thing has no off switch.
Of course, there's also the possibility that he became an archaeologist like in the Super Legends video game.
Okay, I want to put this down now, after I stick the head back on because it has a tendency to fall off. What the hell?
And so, here was the fun thing I was thinking about. What Ranger team would he be the mentor of? In my mind, there's only one that fits as well as it really needs to. See, if there's one thing Lord Zed has proven time and time again, is that he can recreate power coins with the greatest of ease. Which means he can, evil or good, create entire Ranger teams.
He's done it before.
And being his shtick is magic,
Oh no.
it's gotta be a more magic-themed Sentai, right? But the only one I could think of was already adapted. But then we remember his fascination with the Zeo crystal.
Oh no.
I adapted Kira Major.
I had a feeling.
And when he said that Lord Zed would be the mentor figure, I immediately searched for a picture of Kirame Gold.
Nah. Oh no. What did you just mean? The first thing that popped into my head was the Lord Zed doing the PAP song.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen. For the Mekumon who may not know, the mentor of Kira Major is a musician and comedian. He was most well known for his song Pen, Pineapple, Apple Pen. A song that gets referenced a lot in Kira Major.
And basically actually done in the movie.
Yep. Hell, Kirame Gold is designed to look similar to his Pen, Pineapple, Apple Pen outfit.
I'm so thankful no one made that as an avatar in VRChat. God, that would be abused.
So, in and out of universe, dude's a meme lord. Okay.
Yep.
No, here's what... Can I just do this one bit from the movie real quick?
Sure.
Pen by Apple, quiet!
I remember in fucking episode 0, he was when 4 of the Rangers were brought together, he tested them with VR and pretended to have gotten killed. And when it was revealed it was just a test and that he never died, Princess Mabushina, who is from the planet where they get their powers, freaks out and fucking headbutts the guy. Keep in mind, he has a VR headset on his forehead, and her entire face is made out of stone.
Well,
That man should be fucking dead.
I mean... Okay, I know...
and now for the fun little trivia here.
Oh, hold on. Tara had something to say.
No. It was a stupid joke anyway. Go on.
How long have you been here?
I went with the mentor idea there, but that was not the original thought that popped into my head for Lord Zed turning good. My original thought was, what if he turned into a ranger?
Technically, the comics beat you to that.
Yep.
A good one. A good aligned one.
That's why I said technically. I love this material scanner because it can differentiate between stuff unlike the regular scanner.
Ooh, at one point, Bear, remind me to take you to this scanner world on VR chat. There's different textures you can use. There's one that looks like that one, yeah. But there's also one that looks like gray patterns. So as you scan, it just goes in a gray square pattern, which looks absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
You'll have to find it though.
I believe.
And another thing we were discussing earlier in the stream.
I remember coming down like it was yesterday.
You were saying, Mako?
Hoping I'd find something below, hoping it wouldn't be another empty cave.
I was gonna say Bear first. He's reading the stuff the game is putting out there.
I just wish I'd been better prepared. Wait, what the fuck does that mean?
Tennis set.
Okay, I think you guys are clear now.
As you were saying, Mako.
So, a thing that Aaron and I were discussing earlier was a certain common rider with a skeleton motif and the mysterious benefactor from which he got his powers. The very same Kamen Rider skeleton motif guy that Bear now has a model kit of.
I had a feeling.
And I pointed out, if we ever restarted the Kamen Rider D&D and this particular rider showed up, it would be super easy to have that benefactor be an affiliate or such of Black Ghost.
Black what?
Black Ghost from Cyborg 009.
Oh.
Which connects the Kamen Rider universe to Skullman, which in turn connects it to Super Sentai via Go Ranger. As the antagonist the Go Rangers were fighting was one of Black Ghost's backers.
Fun. Also, I'm assuming neither of you two seen the Kamen Rider 009 designs.
Oh, no, I saw it. I tried to bring it up during Cast Ranger. I was promptly ignored.
Wow, I see how it is. Dang, okay.
Which led me to mentioning a character concept I had planned for that particular reboot of the either for the Super Sentai game or the reboot of the Kamen Rider game, depending on if nobody will let me reuse Felix. So, imagine, if you will, the remnants of Black Ghost continued to make 00 series cyborgs with the intent to take down the original batch. With them either getting destroyed or going rogue. And thus we have our guy, 0019. Of the high teen cyborgs, he is equipped with a self-destruct mechanism to keep him from going rogue, one which attempted to go off but malfunctioned, and a self-repair system. So his internal parts can repair themselves should there not be any technicians qualified to do the repairs. It's slower, but it'll work. A little bit of Mars hopping shenanigans later, and he's part of, for argument's sake, Cafe Cyclone's new payroll. He's given a changer because his current cyborg abilities are locked away while the damage he sustained is gradually healed over time. He's left with an only partially functional accelerator, so not even half the super speed he used to be able to reach. But as I would have leveled up in the game, I would be able to unlock more and more of his original power set.
Fair.
And this particular cyborg, if we went Sentai instead, would have also been part of that Lord Zed team.
Which color?
Would it really matter? His changer wouldn't work. They said he was displaced.
Can I not be curious?
I don't know why, but my brain gravitated to gold when I came to this character concept.
God, that episode was a trip and a half. Let's be real here.
The Kirame Gold episode.
Yeah.
Like, completely independent of the Kirame Gold thing and everything, I don't know why, but I kept gravitating towards gold for him.
Maybe in another universe, maybe in another universe you are a Gold Ranger?
Gold or orange?
Gold Range?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alrighty.
So, yeah.
Here we go, boys. We're leaving the cave.
Hooray!
Good.
My claustrophobia was driving me nuts.
Good. I think I heard an engine roar a few minutes ago.
Oh, by the way, Taro, I got Cosmos,
Eh?
the Transformer.
Ah, okay.
I got the UFO.
UFO? Kidding.
Like, I can't think of
Cosmos.
the word UFO without thinking of the Japanese pronunciation. Mostly because of Gotchard.
I look at Cosmos and I just think of the poor, loneliest motherfucker to ever exist in Transformers.
See, I hear Cosmos, I think of two things. This motherfucker and the blue motherfucker. The blue silver motherfucker, rather.
What about the green-haired one?
Oh, that's Cosmo, not Cosmos.
It's only missing an S, really.
No, like, seriously though, this poor schmuck, because of the uniqueness of his alternate mode, he is always in orbit around whatever planet the Autobots are stationed on, and is used effectively as an early warning system.
How many
He
times?
rarely, if ever, gets to interact directly with anybody. He is one of the loneliest people I've ever seen.
Always the same rock, the same metal, the same stale air. And the guilt. Wait.
Also, his most recent appearance on TV, he was voiced by Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah! I just want to see my family again. Oh, are you a fucking ghost?
Also, Bear, why does it feel like you're crouching?
I'm not. I know, it's weird.
So the thing with Cosmos is, he compensates for that loneliness by being overly friendly when people do actually talk to him, and having a little mischievous prankster side. He will frequently freak out humans on the Earth by pretending to abduct things, or making crop circles.
I don't know how I died. He is a ghost.
It's talking to...
Damn it.
You were saying, Mikuman?
Cosmos tends to compensate for his loneliness by pulling pranks or being overly friendly when people actually do pay attention and not talk to him. He's a sweet guy, he really is. He just needs a friend. Like, especially in IDW 1.0. Poor guy did not deserve what he got.
Oh no.
What is it?
It's his family. They know I'm never coming back. Oh my god, he's like Cookie Cat. He left his family behind.
No! No! Stop!
And so we go back through the cave system.
You go back to the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Go back. Back to the beginning. We're already in Colorado. What else do you want? I see that joke fell flat.
Sorry.
I just don't know what you're referencing.
We are a ghost! Although I didn't know... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
No, it's fine.
It's your stream, you take priority. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if ghosts can have a reflection.
Hold on, let me check.
Wait, what?
Okay, apparently they can.
Just figure this out now. I've had a reflection for as long as I can remember.
But yeah, as I was gonna say, you've most likely never seen the English version of the Digimon. Well, I say English version of the Digimon movie, but let's be honest, there was no Japanese Digimon movie.
Oh, I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar, but I can't place it. My brain is drawing blanks.
Kokomon.
Ah, right.
There you go. Oh, wait. We
I
were
don't think
the
I've ever actually watched that movie.
we
I've seen people review it. I don't remember ever watching it.
were we the missing family member?
Yeah. We were dead this entire fucking time.
Onachi Sagani.
It is time. Was I a good disembodied protagonist? No. I am told you were quite average.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly boot up New Game Plus. Because of a little Easter egg.
An Easter egg, you say?
Yeah. Okay. So, we start with everything. And since we have the material scanner, there we are.
Oh, damn.
Yup.
Fun.
I learned about this Easter egg. I actually don't remember how I learned about it, but when I learned about it, I was just like, yo, that is dark as fuck.
You love it.
Wait, what's the extras? Okay. So yeah, that's Scanner Sombre.
A whole 20 minutes earlier than we'd normally finish.
Now I need a new game to play on Thursday.
Well, there was always that Monster Hunter suggestion I made.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right, so we're gonna end a little early today since we finished early. Plus, dinner is ready.
Hmm.
Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
Mekumon.
They're still not ready to return Taro. Don't expect to see me again for another month.
He says month, more like a year.
Yeah, I'll be back this day, like specifically this day, this month, next year.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, see, they were stealth retiring on us the entire time.
So, you know the spiel by now. Support us through donations and subscriptions to Twitch channel if you want to. We understand if you can't. Times are tough. And you can support us through non-financial ways, just by being here, watching the videos, the streams, engaging in the chat, sharing
The soundboard.
Yeah, using the soundboard, sharing the videos and streams and clips, as well as just telling people about us. Get our name out there. So, with all of that said and done, once again, thank you for watching, and we will be back tomorrow with Fallout Friday. So until then, stay safe, stay comfy, be good to each other, and we'll see you next time. Peace!
And
Never go spelunking alone.
And also watch out for Mr. PPAP. He is rapidly approaching your position.